Well, here's a surprise. Parenting, it's not easy. Well, I think we know that, right? Moms and dads, you know, we would all love all of the help we can get, right? Well, what if the help came from Super Bowl winning coaches and Hall of Fame football players? Well, you have got to see this book. It's called Coach Parenting, Raising Teenagers with Advice from Pro Football's Greatest Head Coaches. And joining me now is the book's author, Erica Katz, joining us this morning. First of all, I love this idea. You're a mom, you have two teenagers.
I do. I have a 16-year-old son and a 14-year-old daughter.
So you are in the throes of all of this.
I'm in the throes of it. And I was finding they really weren't listening to me the way I wanted to. And so then I would go to my son's varsity football game or varsity basketball game, and the coach would say, pick up the balls and the cones, and they do it like this. And I said, wait, what are they doing that I'm not doing? I need to act like a mom, but think like a coach.
I love this. I love this.
So then I started reading coaching books, and I actually watched All or Nothing with Bruce Arians, and I watched his coaching and how he would be firm with his players, but then put his arm around them. And I liked that combination of being firm but caring. Wow. And that gave me the idea to write Coach Parenting.
I love it. So he was a bit of inspiration for you.
He was.
Okay, so let's start with some advice. A preparation. We all know preparation is key for so many things.
So in football, of course, you have to prepare. What are they doing? What is the other team doing? So as parents, we have to do the same thing. So if something goes on in the news that you think wasn't so good, you say to your kids, what would you do in that situation? That way you kind of do a run through at home. So if they get into a difficult situation, you already talked about it at home, so they know what to do.
I like a little bit of football lingo too, a little run through. Okay, your next piece of advice is made to move, because you say that great coaches know they need to move their team forward, even when they're down.
Well, you know, a simple thing like both my kids needed their teeth straightened. So I wanted to make sure they could move forward with their life without having anything that held them back. Now, of course, they both love sports, and I didn't want cuts in their mouth from those wires and metal brackets. So I chose Invisalign clear aligners because they can take them in and out, they're removable, so they can eat whatever they want and really move forward. And the best part, a lot less painful than traditional braces because they don't have cranking or tightening. And now it works even 50% faster because the aligners can be changed every week, and that's what my daughter's doing. And she's smiling and moving forward, and I feel like I'm really coaching confidence in my kids.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Right, because we all want to, you know, we look good, you feel good, right?
Right, exactly.
Exactly.
And so another thing in the book that I talk about, it's really important that you organize your kids and that you set goals for them. So I have something called win cards, what's important now. And with these goals, you talk about what you want to do this week, for the month, for the year, and then every time they reach a goal, you check it off, and maybe you make them their favorite dinner, you just acknowledge it. So they really feel good about meeting that goal that you set for them.
I love that idea. I think goal setting is so important. I taught that to my boys, and they're using it today. So great idea. And speaking of moving them forward and giving them kudos for paying attention to detail, not only for them, but for you to them is important as well.
Well, every great football coach knows that if you're a half a step short in practice, you're going to be a half a step short when you're actually playing the game. Now, as parents, we'll go to a game, and during halftime, maybe we'll sit, we'll scroll through our feed on our phone, but actually, when they're on the bench, that's when you get the important information. Are they with the other kids? Are they alone? And you observe them and you watch them, and that's how you know what's really going on. So paying attention to the little things is what gives you the bigger picture.
I love it. Great advice. Even if you take just a little bit away from that, it's all good. Erica, thank you so much for sharing all of this information. I have some information for you. If you want information about Invisalign clear aligners, here's what you can do. You can go to Invisalign.com and you'll be able to find a trained doctor near you.